We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Marco Estrada, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Marco Estrada, his best pitch is a straight changeup. How good is it? It's so good, he'll throw it 3, 4, even 5 times in a row. Fastball's good, 88 to 91, but his bread and butter is a straight changeup, and if he has the good one, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 13 shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's 0 for 5. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Kipnis, 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two and 0 to the Jays left fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Number 13 is on deck. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera's there. 2 down. Here's Justin Smoak now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 3-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's gone 3 for 8. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball.
Alonso, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Leading off for the game, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 68.
Into the box, number 68. Short, hit hard. Lindor is there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's only 2 for 10. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Melky Cabrera, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Melky Cabrera.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play. Two away now.
Second baseman, number 22.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, number 9, and he's ready to take his first cut.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning begins with a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, third baseman,
standing in, Aledmus Diaz. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 28.
So striding in, Billy McKinney, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. 1-0. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. First time up, he went down looking.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. In the air down the line in left. McKinney's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
The windup and the 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Indians nothing. Striding into the box, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 13.
He's set and the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. And now a pitch on the way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Taken in by Kipnis. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rendell Grichuk. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher, Yan Gomes.
In now, Yan Gomes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, number 0. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Popped him up. Diaz on the move. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Into the box now, number 68. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 68.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Yangervis Solarte.
Second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
From the belt, the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Number 9.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, number 9, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. To second for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. That misses. 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Second baseman number 23, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Right there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-0. Next to bat for Toronto, number 13. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Justin Smoak now.
Designated hitter, Justin Smoak.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1. A swing by Smoak and a ball soaring toward right field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoak. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Rendell Grichuk will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Now batting, number 68.
Into the box now, number 68, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And it's 1-2. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The batter, second baseman, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in, Yangervis Solarte. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Pillar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Brantley has it in his sights, and that retires the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Indians nothing. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 2 to Alonso.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. but if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yonder Alonso goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. They're down 4. Tyler Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Digging in and looking for more, number 9. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 1.
Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Ground ball left side. Lindor has it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 28.
Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Yan Gomes goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Ryan Tepera gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Here's Melky Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, number 13. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Next will be the designated hitter, Justin Smoak. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like this one here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times, closers have a difficult time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Francisco Lindor. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 the score tonight. Toronto took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Marco Estrada is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Cleveland, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.